Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Pisces. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Pisces, yes, full moon in Pisces coming right at ya. We're going to be talking about compromise. We're going to talk about the number 7, but we're going to get right into your reading, Pisces. Yes, let's get into it. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing Pisces as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. I am talking to my wise, gentle, intuitives who are also very compassionate. Matter of fact, your compassion is the thing people love most about you. Is the fact you're so compassionate. You are also natural healers. You're selfless. You're artistic and you're empaths. Yes, I'm talking to the two fishes who are tied together, swimming in opposite directions. Yes. That past life information. What information do we have from our amazing Pisces? Yes, Pisces, full moon coming right at you. Yes, this is nice, 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 nice. All right. So, like I said, the overarching theme is going to be about compromise. The question that I have for everybody that I'm posing, just in case you cross-watch somebody else's another sign, is: are you going to continue compromising what you chose to create? Now, you all are natural healers. As I said before, you're natural healers. To compromise means to settle a dispute by mutual concession. Your highest self, that's God in you, love, and then your lowest self, right? Your ego, your flesh, your carnal mind. Okay, you all are already magnetic, right? You're already natural healers. That is where your money is. I'm just gonna say that right there, because we won't even spend a lot of time on your reading, because this moon is going to bring out a lot of things in you that's going to help you to understand, hey, this is what I really should be doing. I really should be helping to heal people, like heal the world. Here we have the 2 of Cups. We also have the Ace of Cups. We also have the 2 of Pentacles. We also have the 10 of Swords. And we also have the 3 of Pentacles. Now, what's been prevalent in a lot of readings, Pisces, just so you know, is money, the energy of money, right? Which kind of sort of seems like, it's just, if we have perfect synergy for you in the workplace when it comes to your money. I see you balancing out your daily affairs and just being that nurturing energy, like very down to earth, very relatable. People want to connect with you, the whole 9 yards. And as a natural healer, this is where you all are tweaking a lot of things. You're now kind of sort of going back through your own past lives, and you are healing. How can I say this? You're healing your own family by being healed yourselves. Like, people are already attracted to your energy. So even when people try to come to you, Pisces, with gossip and being messy with their own hurt, you're not trying to hear that. Right? That's where you're cutting things off, and you're just more or less saying, no, listen, I've forgiven everybody. I really, really have. There are certain things that you're not nurturing anymore, like unhealthy relationships in any form, whether it's in the workplace, at home, friendships, whatever. And it's actually having the effect on you that it's always supposed to have, which is perfect synergy when it comes to your money in every area of your life. So if you're working your regular job as well as starting a business, I see perfect synergy when it comes to your money, because you are now picking and choosing what you're going to nurture and what you're not going to nurture. So in other words, you all are usually rooting for the underdog, right? So you can know that a person has had a horrible life, still have compassion for them, but still operate in a way that you're protecting yourself. So you're creating a very healthy boundary, a buffer between you and them. And I see some of you all even suggesting to people, this is where your huge heart comes in, but it also comes in where your balance. These are both of your hands, by the way. It gives the impression that it's some 2 different hands, but these are both of your hands, the dark in you, the light in you, the seen, unseen, known, unknown, right? You still have a huge heart, but the way that you are helping people is more or less like, for instance, saying to yourself, let's say you're not a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a therapist, but just your down to earth, big heart, deep emotions, you're able to tap into that deep well of emotions to help people. You may say to a person, instead of giving them your advice, hey, you know what? I'd refer you to a therapist. Let me refer you to a doctor. I would love to help you, but I want to make sure you would tell somebody, I'm not qualified to help you. Like, you don't have to worry about it going anywhere from here. This is a safe space for you to talk, but I don't think I can help you beyond this. Now, unless you are a therapist or a psychiatrist or psychologist, that's different. I'm not talking about you. Even with that, if you're in a relationship with a person who need help, even if you are a mental health professional, you're not going to be their mental health professional. You're going to say, let me refer you to somebody so that they can get the help that they need, right, professionally, while maintaining a healthy relationship with you, right? Yeah. That's what I'm seeing here. You're not going to overburden yourself with other people's stuff, because in the past people have really taken advantage of you, like really betrayed you and hurt you. See, this is your past. This is happened to you in your past, right? Where people took your kindness for weakness, right? But not anymore. So you're not bitter. You're not angry. You're just like, as much as I would love to help you, as much as you're not letting people overcrowd your energy space with their toxicity. Yeah. So for some of you all, it may feel like you're standing by yourself, but guess what? This is a new chapter, Pisces. This is an opportunity for you to write how you want your life moving forward to look, right? And so with that, again, you're not going to compromise anymore, because compromising, again, is accepting standards that are lower than desirable. Right? Yeah, you like that person. You think they're a lot of fun to hang out with, but they just got too much stuff going on, with too much drama. So instead of you continuing to compromise by hanging out with them and getting lower than your desirable, feelings or results, you suggest to them, hey, listen, as much as I love hanging out with you, you got a lot of stuff going on. Maybe you need to sit down and talk to somebody and work some things out, so you're not as available as you used to be to them, right? That's what this full moon is helping you with, like still being very compassionate, still being all those things, those wonderful things that you are, but you're not allowing other people in their toxicity, especially the people who have betrayed you, hurt you, stabbed you in the back, left you for dead. When I say left you for dead, I mean distracting you to death, right? I don't mean like a physical killing you, even though it may have felt like that. Being betrayed may have felt like that, but you're not allowing people, because you know exactly who will sort of get you out of sorts, Pisces. You know exactly who is so draining. It literally makes you want to be an escapist, like escape reality. Like, oh my God, I can't be around certain family members. I can't be around certain friends. I just feel like I want to escape. They're so emotionally draining. I just feel like I just need a vacation away from everything, right? Sometimes you can be so overwhelmed by other people's toxicity, it can literally make you believe that you're lazy, because you just want to you're just tired, like just flat out tired. So again, I see a lot of you are referring people to mental health professionals. I see even like creating very healthy boundaries. Even if you are a mental health professional, people that want to befriend you because you seem like you have all the answers to things, you're very kind, you're very compassionate, down to earth, you're very relatable, you're still going to refer them to a mental health professional. Even though you could be one, you're still going to refer them to somebody else. It's like, I'm trying to preserve our friendship, and I don't think it would be ethical for me to see you. So I just don't want to cross that line. I just don't want to cross the line. I've done that in the past in helping people, and this is where it got me. Betrayed, stabbed in the back, whole 9 yards. I tried it, right? And so if you're not a mental health professional, again, it could have gotten you here too, right? Helping people that your heart was in the right place. You really wanted to help them. And guess what they did? Stabbed you in the back. Ran smear campaigns of your name, talked about you like a dog, Yeah, they're not going to tell people that you gave them some great advice that actually worked for them had they applied it. The only thing they're going to tell people is that they're going to tell them what you shared with them in confidence. Like you were a safe space for them, but they weren't a safe space for you. You see what I'm saying? So the number 7 looks like a lightning bolt. And so it actually symbolizes lightning insights and intuitive downloads that come out of the blue and light up your mind. And so it just like all of a sudden, all these like epiphanies, these aha moments are happening. Number 7 also opens up to the left, which means the past. And so 7 means good memory. It enjoys looking back at history to gather wisdom and understanding of the present. So again, you've been in enough situations where your heart, this big heart, has helped a lot of people, but you ended up being betrayed. Again, you were a safe space for them. They were not a safe space for you. They did not create a safe space for you. So now you had to tweak it. So again, you're not better or anything. You just know what you know. It's best practices. It's okay. I learned my lesson. Hey, so I'm not going to make space for that. And the universe is saying, okay, well, we're going to reward you now that you balance out your own energy and you start putting yourself first. You're still compassionate. You're still very relatable, down to earth, whole 9 yards. But when it gets to a place where you feel like, nah, I've been here before, done that, I don't want to put myself back in that situation. I'm not going to over nurture this. Yeah, time for me to refer them to somebody else. Yep. Yeah, look at this. Healing energy. This is nice. It has so many beautiful effects on you when you don't compromise your highest self with your lower self, when you're not in this battle, this internal conflict. Like, gosh, I really want to help this person, and I wonder if they're gonna. You're not creating any more codependency. Here we have the Sun card. So this is Leo's ruling planet. So you are really committed to this sunny disposition, this happy, positive, feeling free disposition. So I see a lot of you all spending a lot of time out in nature. This is the Fool card attached to Uranus or Uranus, which is one of Aquarius's ruling planets, also a fixed sign. So this is about new beginning, positive beginnings, right? See this amethyst right here? God level of clarity. Yeah, connected to your crown chakra, resonates with the crown chakra. So yeah, so look at this. You're committed to a fresh new start, a fresh new beginning. Like I said, Uranus is retrograde right now. So that's the planet of intuition and sudden change, right? Yes, sudden change and spontaneity. It's like all of a sudden it just hits you. You know what? I can create the life that I want, right? As much as I love people, as much as I'm relatable to people, I'm not going to put that much time and energy into trying to heal other people because it turned around and bit me in the past. So now I'm going to start referring those people to somebody else. Here we have the Star card, which is also attached to Aquarius. So you're committed to your own healing, right? Yeah. There's nothing wrong with referring people to somebody else. That's like somebody asking you for legal advice and you spending hours and hours and hours online looking up, looking for information for them when you can simply say, hey, why don't we find an attorney? And you're not a legal expert, right? Or you're not an attorney. Here we have the Page of Wands. And this is going to free up so much energy and so much time for you that you're literally going to feel like, wow, I have a second wind. Yeah. Just because you can still be very compassionate, you can still be an empath, you can know people need help. But again, now you're starting referring them to other people, right? Gives you a lot more energy, a lot more time, to do things that you like to do, which is healing, spending in nature. That makes you better across the board for everybody. Not overextending, not overwhelming yourselves. But you had to do this first. You had to give it a lot of thought. Y'all went to a place of overthinking this, right? Until you said, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of overthinking this. I'm not doing it anymore. So you had to ascend higher. This is the Judgment card attached to Pluto. Pluto's ruling planet, or one of their, Scorpios. This is Pluto right here. Judgment card is Pluto. Pluto is retrograde right now. And Pluto is the planet of death, rebirth. You all are now decluttering, like that, those feelings of guilt, the feeling of shame, the feeling of, wow, maybe like I said, guilt and shame, feeling like you couldn't do enough to help people. Because again, in the past, this is where it got you. On some cards, the person is lying down with 10 swords stabbed in them, right? Betrayed, people running smear campaigns, stabbing you in the back, all sorts of things, right? But see, now that you have wised up, you're like, nah, I'm wiser now. Number 7, I look back over the past and I see, you know what? I learned some lessons. I learned my lessons. I learned my lessons. I've helped family members out. I've helped friends out. I've helped colleagues on my job out. And I overextended myself nurturing their pain. And what did it get me? Betrayed and hurt and living and feeling by myself. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not like before. Yeah, not anymore. But a lot of it stemmed from your childhood, Pisces, where some of you all may have felt like you were somebody or people were emotionally unavailable to you. So you made a pact with yourself. I'm never going to be emotionally unavailable to other people. If they tell me that they're hurting, I'm going to believe them. I'm not going to second guess it or anything like that. So that's why you were an over nurturer for some of you all. It'll resonate with somebody. But yeah, some of you were over nurturers. And now that you learn how to balance out your own energy, delegate that. Like, nah, okay, I'll send you over here for this professional, so we can preserve our friendship, right? Yeah. So there's a lot of emotions and a lot of money in these cards, connecting with fire, right? So you've been through the fire with a lot of people. You've been burned by a lot of people, but guess what? You came out purified. You came out better. You actually came out better, having gone through those experiences of actually being burned by people who were too hurt to even realize that they were hurting you. They were looking for healing, and they actually ended up hurting you. Their toxicity hurt you. And so now you've tweaked it and you said, no, I'm going to be a little wiser with this. I'm going to make sure I don't get burned. I'd be much wiser about this. But this is what I have for you, Pisces. Again, like I said, full moon in Pisces coming up in a couple of days. This is great, great, great. We know that moon energy governs our mood, feelings, subconscious habits, emotions, right? So like I said, yours is intact. This is a really, really good time for you. We're in the age of Aquarius. We have 5 planets that are retrograde. I mean, it's just a great, great, great time, depending on your perspective, how you look at things. Yep, how you look at things. So expect that since you have risen higher, you're at a different frequency, there will be some people who will fall out of range. And guess what? That is okay. What matters most for you and what's going to really help you the most, Pisces, is making sure you take care of you. Numero uno first. Okay, Pisces? That's what I have for you. Bye.